Hello and welcome back to another episode of Lex2be. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Sydney.
And we're glad to be back with you guys this week. To kick off this week's episode, we'd like to welcome back Pine Ridge Middle School to in-person learning.
Next Tuesday, September 21st, BC will be hosting their open house from 5 to 6:30. All Bearcat families are welcome to attend. Also on the 21st, Airport is having a blood drive in Gym B from 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. You can sign up online with the barcode on screen. Donors get a free Red Cross Football Edition t-shirt.
Airport's Honors Choir will be going to USC and working with their School of Music to gain insight and critique from their musical staff. Join me in wishing them the best of luck.
This past Friday, Springdale had their fun run. This is a part of their Booster-thon fundraiser. They are raising money for Playground Shades. Looks like it was a lot of fun.
We all know that COVID has been a tough adjustment for all of us. Our medical workers have been working tirelessly this past year, and we would be nowhere without them. Our schools all have their own nurses who take care of us while we were at school. We want to thank all of our school nurses for how hard you guys have been working over these past few weeks and this past year. We appreciate all that you do for us here in Lexington too.
Busby's band teacher, Mr. Reese, was a weekly finalist in the FSI Top 10 Teacher of the Week. Congratulations, Mr. Reese. If you want to vote for him for the FSI Teacher of the Week, click in the link in the description box.
Thank you for joining us for this week's news, and we'll see you next week.
I'm Rashadi Hiley, and today I'm going to be talking about Constitution Day. Today is Constitution Day. Constitution Day is a federal holiday that honors the signing of the United States Constitution. It was signed on the 17th of September, 1787. There are 27 amendments, though the first one is most important to us as journalists. The First Amendment of the Constitution is freedom of speech, which gives people the ability to say what they want without persecution. As journalists, we have reporter's privilege. It is a legal principle that protects journalists from being forced to reveal confidential sources in court. The idea behind reporter's privilege is that journalists have limited First Amendment rights to not reveal information or confidential news sources to judges and any other media outlets for fear of retaliation. Our student news organization is a member of the NSPA, the National Student Press Association. We take these freedoms very seriously.
Hello, I am Erin Honeycutt, and we will be giving a COVID update. So the weekly student total has gone up to 84 active positive cases and 360 active quarantines. For Brooklyn Casey High School, that is 10 students with active positives and 40 students who are currently quarantined. For Airport, that is 14 students actively positive and 32 in active quarantine. Remember that we should be wearing our mask over both our mouth and our nose because we don't want to go back into virtual learning. And if we do go back into virtual learning, all after-school programs will be closed and extracurriculars will be as well. And it's just a better learning environment if we are in school. And next we will be interviewing students about how they feel about the new mask mandate. Hello, we are here with Anastasia Gross, Michael Hatchell, Arvin Dyer, Keegan Arkan to interview him about how he feels about the the mask mandate. How do you feel about the mask mandate?
I mean, it's good for all the students.
Basically, it's supposed to keep students and teachers to keep us safe from COVID-19 because during 2020 it was devastating and lots of COVID cases were all over the world.
I don't really like it because I feel like it affects people's learning. And I feel like it doesn't help low cases, lower cases, or whatever.
Right, and you said that it doesn't help lower cases. Can you go a little more in depth on why you think that?
Because if someone coughs, you're still gonna breathe it in because it's only a mask. You're not gonna protect lunch. And not only that, like kids don't wear it right, so it's not helping much.
Do you think that it's going to help, like, lower our COVID cases?
If everybody wears them correctly.
Oh, definitely. It will lower tons of COVID cases in South Carolina because, one, South Carolina is like a huge COVID hotspot, including Florida.
Great, and do you think that this will affect your learning at all?
It hasn't affected my learning during when I was in virtual. And if I can still make good grades while wearing this mask, that means anyone can do it.
Well, whenever I'm trying to use breath support, it's a lot hard to kind of breathe in, and whenever I'm singing out loud, it's kind of hard to project because it's pretty much like a wall in my way whenever I'm trying to sing.
All right, and thank you so much for being here for the interview. I appreciate it. Peace.
Hi, I'm Craig with Lex2be News, and welcome to a 30-second drawing challenge. Today I'm here with Veronica and Lainey's up first.
Okay, so I'm going to start off with the base structure of the landscape, giving it simple shapes, starting with the triangles for the mountains, going to the simple dead tree next to the water, finishing off with some waves.
I started off drawing a line for the base, and then a dead tree. I was going to put more detail into the tree, but decided not to because I only had about 10 seconds left. So I moved on to anything I could, like the sun, mountains, and a very terribly done thing of grass.
Thank you for joining us this week for a 30-second drawing challenge.
It's been extremely difficult. You might have 65 players one day, 42 the next, 48 next. And so just to have a practice schedule has been very difficult. You almost have to wait to see who can show up, see what we're doing on the field, who can play on Thursday, who can play on Friday. Do you have it anywhere from COVID, contact tracing? It's a very good question. And a great example is when we played Chapin here. We're on the field at 7 o'clock. We got news of a student athlete who was diagnosed, had tested positive. We got the okay to play, and Chapin's people felt like it was not safe to play. So it takes a lot, and it takes a lot of patience, and you have to be open-minded, and you almost have to throw the old rule book or the old playbook out the window and start from scratch about who can show up, how much can they play if they've been quarantined for 10 days. A safety issue is also something that we're aware of. Being in this heat, someone who's been out 10 days and hasn't been conditioned every day, how long can they play? You have to keep a close view on them to make sure they're okay and safe also. Well, to be honest with you, we've lost thousands of dollars, let alone a couple of wins. We had a Chapin gate. We're still trying to fill out a BC gate. And so this home gate, so that money that we bring from the crowd helps fund the rest of our athletics. So from an economical standpoint, it's been tough. From a mental standpoint, social standpoint, you can almost check all the boxes because you get so geared up. Expectation is to get better every day. Come when you can, and not make it a convenience. Make a commitment as long as you're safe and you're clear to play. I think sometimes with the COVID issue, it's kind of let us opt out of life too easy sometimes, and make it easy for us to say, I'm not going to try this or I'm not going to do this. So I just want that commitment from all our students and our student athletes to try to get back to normal as quickly as we can, as safe as we can.
It's just been different. Not having our players, it makes it really hard to actually come together and win the game.
I mean, it hasn't really been affected like that, but I mean, players had to try out new positions for offense and defense. So I mean,
yeah. We actually been struggling. We got a couple of key players missing. It messes with our schemes on playing other teams and stuff. But we work very well. We just got to go on Friday night. Our best.
Adjustments. Well, I have to get my mind right first of all. Because if I don't, then I ain't gonna be able to play well. Make sure I have everything straight. Make sure I know what I'm doing on each assignment.
Well, expectations. My expectations are high, especially for myself, because teammates, everyone else out here. I know we can do big things. I know we can actually, I know we can win. I know we can win. I know we can actually do stuff. It's just that people kind of like basically focus on themselves more than anything else. They try to, say, oh yeah, basically push the blame. Push the blame on the other people whenever they're making mistakes, stuff like that. But I mean, if we can shape that up together, we can actually do something. We can have success, and we can be good.
Hello, and welcome to the Airport High School chess team, where students get to practice and play against others for fun or competitively.
Hello, I'm Thomas Lafala with Lex2be News. Today we are here with Miss Key from the Airport Chess Club. Miss Key, why did you start the chess club at Airport?
Well, I started chess club at Airport because I had chess club at Pine Ridge for 4 years, and I knew that a lot of the kids from Pine Ridge had moved up to Airport High School, and since I was going to come to Airport High School and work with the students here, I thought, why not bring chess club? And when I talked to some of my older students, they were very interested. And so we decided to run the chess club here.
Okay. Who can join the chess club?
Anybody can join the chess club. If you're a beginner or if you know how to play chess, anybody can join chess club. We have lessons.
Okay. And thank you for your time, Ms. Key. That was Ms. Key with information on the chess club for anyone that might be interested in joining or is just curious about the club. Hello, I'm Thomas LaFollette with Lex2be News, and I'm here with Mark Ritchie, a member of the chess club. So Mark, what made you want to join the chess club?
Well, at the beginning of 8th grade was when I first joined the chess club. It was only at Pine Ridge at the time, but I was getting better at chess over the past few months playing online and against my dad. So I wanted to see how I could it up against the other people who play chess in my school. I did pretty well, mostly because everyone fell for Scholar's Mate.
Do you think you will see much improvement in your chess skills during your time here?
Well, I've already improved a lot in my past years in chess club, but I will probably improve some more by the time I graduate next year.
Okay, so how long have you been playing chess for?
About 3 years now.
Thank you for your time, Mark, and for telling us about your experience here.
You're welcome.
Alyssa Seacow, a member of the chess club. Alyssa, what made you want to join the chess club?
I wanted to join the chess club because I like playing chess and I thought it would be a fun activity to do outside of school.
What do you like about it?
I like that I'm able to play people that are better than me and I'm able to learn new stuff about chess that I didn't want to learn.
How long have you been playing chess for?
I'd say probably since 7th grade because one of our teachers would make us play chess during homeroom and I would play chess.
Thank you for your time, Alyssa, and for telling us about your experience here.
You're welcome.
Now on to our main event, a chess match between two chess players, Mark and Julian.
Hello, I'm Thomas LaFollette with Lex2be News. This has been an inside look at the Airport High School Chess Club.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to this week's sports update. The Airport Varsity Eagles have had a pretty tough schedule so far, including a face-off with 5A Chapin and a most recent loss to 5A Lexington 41-0. The Eagles play Lower Richland this Friday night at Lower Richland at 7:30. Come out and support your Eagles. The Brooklyn Casey Varsity Bearcats are undefeated so far with a major win over 5A Blythewood and a win over number 2 Chapman with a score of 42-35. The Bearcats play 5A Chapin this Friday at Chapin. The game starts at 7:30 and the theme is neon. Come out and support your Bearcats. The Lady Bearcats tennis team is off to an amazing start to their season, including a 6-0 win over White Knoll this past week. Congratulations, ladies. Both Airport and BC's varsity cheer teams have been hard at work while preparing for their competition season and supporting their teams on the sidelines. Good luck this season, ladies. BC and Airport Swim celebrated their senior night Tuesday night. The team consists of senior Jaden Malpas from BC, Dylan Pridgeon from BC, and Davis Nix from Airport. Both Jaden and Davis have qualified to represent the team at state this year. Congratulations to our seniors. Thank you for tuning in to this week's sports update, and we'll see you next week.